our kids played hard, played well defensively. I hadn't seen many games where you hit the opponent 14-5 and find a way to lose a game, and it's difficult to take in that regard. And we got to have guys step up when people are on base. And had the game in our hands, and we couldn't have a couple quality at bats with people in runners and with runners in scoring position. I guess we left 15 on base. You get opportunities to win on the road in this league. You have to take advantage of those opportunities, and we did. And when you have guys at third with nobody out and you can't get them in, end of the day, it's tough to win like that. And so it's a difficult loss to take, and try to bounce back on the way home and get ready to play Tuesday.
How early in the game did you think that this may come back to bite you? The runners left on.
Well, when I really thought it might come back to bite me was in the 10th or 11th inning there when we had first and third, nobody out, and had a chance to win the game with Destino up. And, I guess he punched out 3 in a row. And it baffles me that we can't make contact and with runners on third. I figured, I didn't feel good about leaving the guys on in the first couple innings, and we were playing hard, and we were hitting some balls hard, and sometimes you get a chance to make up for those opportunities, and we had our chance to make up for those opportunities. We couldn't step up and do it.
Adam Hill was a little inefficient, especially to start the game. What did you see from him?
Yeah, I mean, he kept us in the game. He's a freshman out there pitching on the road. He kept us in the game, and we had a chance to win the game, with his start. And look, his command was a little off a little bit here and there, but a lot of 3-ball counts, and he was forced to throw a lot of fastballs because he was behind in the count a lot. But he gave us a chance. It's not on our pitching staff gave us a chance to win the game, and we offensively we got to step up when people are out there. So one thing to get hits when nobody's on, but toughness and competitiveness and all those things come out when people are on base and got to hit the pitcher's best pitch. Today we couldn't do it.
Took Jones out there half of the game for Cullen. What was rational on that?
Well, I just wanted to be as strong as we could defensively, and I don't know if that was a wise decision or not, but Cullen's can get you a few extra pitches back there with the way he receives and how wide his base is, and I thought with Reagan out there that might benefit us, and it did for a while. But if Jones had been hitting 500 the last 15 games, I might have been very, very slow to take him out. But he's been scuffling, so it didn't make the risk. It didn't make it. When I made the decision, I didn't feel like I was taking a hot hitter out of the lineup.
On the 8th home run, what did you see from Reagan? Pitch that he made to Rex.
It's a 3-2 count. We didn't want to walk him, and I wish we had it back. But we didn't want to put the tying run on base via a walk, and kid made a good swing at it, and hit it out of the park.
As good as Johnson and Reagan have been, they've been giving up home runs when they're giving up hits. Is that concerning, or how concerning is that to you?
Well, a couple of times they've given up home runs. I know Josh did against Florida, and then obviously that was tough. A couple of the home runs that he gave up to Georgia and Florida, Georgia and Kentucky, and not home runs in a lot of places. But we had to win, and it would have been a big time win for us. And our kids laid it on the line and played with a lot of guts and a lot of effort, I should say. And but we didn't. It just as bad as we wanted to. We just couldn't make the play or get the hit when we needed to make it. And you got to do it on the road because there's such a fine line between winning and losing, and the teams are so evenly matched. And you got to play better than your opponent. And we might have hit better than our opponent today, but when the chips were down, they played better than us. And at the end of the day, that's why we lost.
When you're leaving guys on base at such a high rate, is there anything you can do later in the game to help kind of manufacture some? Or
I thought about squeezing there with Cullen, and looking back at it, maybe I should have done it. But it's just because you put on the squeeze doesn't mean it's going to work. Either they had the infield in and they can pitch out and you run into an out, or you can. It's tough to safety squeeze with the infield in. So I went with our hitter that can make contact and leading our team with hitting and runners in scoring position, and kid made some good pitches against him.
What was your message to the guys afterwards? It seemed like you talked to them a little longer than usual after the game.
Well, I know that they wanted to win, and they wanted to win bad. The energy and the vibe in our dugout was a great one, and maybe tried a little bit too hard, especially when people were out there. And sometimes in this game they can work against you. And I just told them that let's try to learn. Try to learn from this one. And when you get opportunities this league, you got to step up, and you got to make plays, and you got to get big hits, or you got to move the ball. You got to put pressure on the defense. And when we got people out there today, we made it easy on the defense, and that's the part that hurts the most.
Yeah, and 8 out of 10 SEC series behind you, 6 games left. You're still tied atop the SEC. I mean, do you still feel like you're in a pretty good position with where you stand?
Well, I mean, I'd have signed up for 16-7. What are we, 16-7? I'd have signed up for that, and 36. And we've played our way into a good spot. We control our own destiny, or whatever that saying is. But right now, I'm just thinking about this game, and we certainly have some big games in front of us, obviously, against some great opponents. But right now, we had an opportunity to win this one, and we didn't. And it's going to sit with me a while.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Coach.